Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a collective luxury haul. So I have some items that I have picked up in the past month or so from Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Dior, and I also was gifted something very kindly from Lilysilk. But before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you love luxury, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos, which is twice a week on a Wednesday and on a weekend. Okay, so we're going to start off with the items that I was very kindly gifted by Lilysilk. So this portion of the video is sponsored by them, but let me just say that if I didn't like the products, I had the right of refusal to go, no, we're not doing this, and I could have just sent them back. But I am absolutely really impressed with the quality of their silk. I am so impressed with it. So I do know that they use the finest grade mulberry silk, so that probably explains why I am so impressed with the quality of their silk. So the first item that I'm wearing is actually their long sleeve blouse. It is in the color bronze, which I think is going to go absolutely amazing with my Chanel 19 in caramel. Price of this is actually only 105 USD. Like, that is extremely reasonable for a full length blouse, completely buttoned. The buttons actually have the Lilysilk imprinting on each individual button, and then you've got buttons on the sleeve as well, a nice collar, and then it's got like a pin tuck at the back of the blouse. So when you order the blouses and the tops from Lilysilk, and even some of the other items that I'll get to in a moment, you will get them in this really nice box, which is great for gifting as well. So if you're wanting to get these as gifts, then I think that this is definitely suitable in this kind of packaging. I can already feel that with the quality of this shirt, it feels so breathable. Like right now we are still, like, we're in autumn, but it's still warm in Australia. We tend to have quite an extended autumn that still feels like summer. But wearing it now, I feel like it is very breathable. I don't feel like it doesn't stick to my skin. Like, it really just is nice and sort of flowy and comfortable. I particularly chose this shirt because I am still nursing my son, so I really wanted to get like a button-up blouse, but they do have some other blouses that are more like non-buttons, like high necks, the kind of bow blouses, so really good for sort of work attire as well. But then I also, honestly, I'm not going to wear this to like an office only. I would wear this normally, even with shorts, with skirts, just normally casually. So I feel as though even though it is silk and it's a very luxurious feeling item, you can dress them down as well, but you get all the benefits that you get from wearing a silk shirt. So you're comfortable, it feels nice and loose fitting, it's breathable, it'll keep you warm in winter, but it still will keep you cool in summer. That's one of the reasons that silk shirts are really a fabulous investment to your wardrobe. I do have some other items that I got from them that came in these boxes as well. They are silk pillowcases. So you do actually get a pair of them. So they have different sizes. They have queen bed size, double bed size, king bed size. I actually got the queen bed size. So this is the color taupe, and I think that this is an amazing color. Like, look at that. Absolutely amazing. So I have actually been meaning to buy silk pillowcases for quite some time. Yes, quite some time, and I am so glad that they reached out to me, and this was the product that I was like, I really need to get some silk pillowcases, because silk pillowcases actually have the ability to help with preventing breakouts, like pimple breakouts, because they are actually anti-allergy and antibacterial. So that would mean that they don't absorb in like all the dust, the allergens, the pollutions, the pollens, bacteria. They don't have the ability to absorb it in. It is repelled on silk fabric. And then the other item that they also gifted me was some silk scrunchies. So these are a no-brainer. Like, these are a no-brainer sort of items, because silk scrunchies are fantastic for your hair. So is silk pillowcases. Silk pillowcases will help to prevent like all the frizziness in your hair. It'll help to prevent your hair getting knotted up, because your head will just kind of glide around the pillow. It's just going to swish back and forward. It's not going to like get stuck, and there's not going to be friction. But silk scrunchies are also an amazing thing, because again, same concept. They glide through your hair. They help to prevent your hair from getting tangled up. They also help to prevent that nasty kind of kink that you get when you straighten your hair like I have. Silk scrunchies are amazing. But yes, those are the items that I have been gifted by Lilysilk. They did actually give me a 15% off coupon code, which is Purse15. They do have many other items, all with the mulberry silk. They have pajamas, like silk pajamas are so bougie, but the price point on them is very, very reasonable. The link will be in the description bar down below, as well as the details to the coupon code. But we are now going to move on to some luxury reveals. So I actually have some items that I got through my personal shopper who is based in Italy. She is afraid of getting disabled on Instagram. She's also afraid of getting like blacklisted at the stores, because she knows some of her friends who have gotten blacklisted from brands for you know, being a personal shopper, that sort of thing. So now going forward, I'm not going to be able to mention her Instagram handle on my channel. If you do want to use her services, if you're looking for something that's, you know, hard to get, that kind of thing, or you want to save because a euro is less, then you'll have to DM me on my Instagram. It's only going to be able to work with people who are really serious about using her services. Don't contact her if you're not really going to order anything, you're not going to go ahead, because she is obviously quite busy. The other thing is that I can't really mention the pricing that I've paid for the items, because if there are items that have been bought like on sale or private sale, there might be a way that, you know, if someone's watching the video who, you know, maybe works for one of these brands, might be able to put two and two together and realize the item. Because some items, it's limited stock if they are on private sale or that kind of thing. So either way, if I told you the price I paid, you might not be able to get it for that anyway. And I don't want to mislead anyone or anything like that. But yeah, let's get into the items. I'm going to start off with the item that I got from Louis Vuitton. Okay, so this is the item here. And this is actually going to be my first Louis Vuitton piece that I've gotten, like from this particular sort of accessory. And it is, in fact, the Louis Vuitton, I think this is is it the shine shawl or the normal shawl? I'm not quite sure. It might be just the normal shawl, or it could be the shine shawl. I don't know, because it doesn't really look like it's really shiny or anything like that. I think that this is in the color Cappuccino. Really big and massive. Like if I were to go and open this up completely, it's not even going to fit in the frame. Like it is huge. I think this is only just one corner of the scarf, like 1/4 folded up. That's how big it is. But you guys are probably already familiar with this anyway. It's that big, massive Louis Vuitton shawl. It's quite a popular, common product. However, the only thing I can already tell, and I did hear this as well, like I remember Minx for All, she spoke about this with this particular type of scarf that Louis Vuitton has, is that it is prone to snagging. So my nails are always kind of jagged, that sort of thing, because obviously, you know, I'm a mum with kids, so I'm clumsy, banging stuff around and in a rush, but I can already tell that my nails have kind of grabbed onto the fabric. So that is a little bit annoying. However, nonetheless, items are supposed to be enjoyed and loved, so I'm not going to fret too much about it. And I think that it's a beautiful color anyway. It's definitely going to go with all the items that I wear in winter, because I usually wear a lot of browns and beiges and that sort of thing. Just looking at the viewfinder, it really goes as well with this color of shirt too. I'm going to go on to Chanel next, and then I have a couple items from Dior. So this is another brand new item that I ended up getting from Europe. So this is from a fairly new collection though. I believe that this is actually this was from Cruise. Yeah, it was from Cruise. And I even posted this on my Instagram that I really wanted to get this item. I really wanted it. And lo and behold, I was able to get it through Europe and pay less for it than what it would be if I got it in Australia, because Australia is always more expensive. Obviously, this is a ready-to-wear item if I needed my Chanel coat hanger, but here it is. This is the cardigan from Cruise collection, the most recent one, and it was the cardigan that I think, was it Jenny from Blackpink? I forget their names, but yeah, she was wearing this. I believe that she's like the brand ambassador for Chanel, and I fell in love with it when I seen it. Not actually even on her. I seen it on the Chanel app when I was looking at what was coming for Cruise collection, and when I seen this, I was like, yeah, I need this. I want this cardigan, but I just didn't want to pay the Australian retail price. I think the Australian retail price was like $6,000 or something. Yeah, it was something crazy expensive, and I was like, nah, I'm not paying that for like something that's not even made of tweed. So yes, went through Europe, and I got this in a size 40. Does fit me really well. I could have even potentially gone down to a size 38, but I do prefer like cardigans to be a bit more sort of like looser fitting, just in case you want to layer them. But this is actually intended to be a dress. Like the intention is that it is a dress. But all throughout the fabric, it's also got the like kind of like the camellia, just like, how do I explain it? It's not like it's not embroidered. It's like the fabric is pulled, and they've got these little pulls all the way throughout the fabric to make it feel like it's raised. Like it's got like a raised feel to it and a raised look to it. The detail in this is amazing. Like I can see why the price is what it is, just because of the actual detail in it. Like you've got the CC buttons as well. Let me bring it close up. I don't want to knock over all my papers that I've got everywhere. I really wanted this piece. It just is so versatile. I don't have many Chanel cardigans. Actually thinking I've only got one. Yeah, I think I've got one Chanel cardigan and the one that's kind of like a cropped one. So I'm really lacking cardigans in my collection when it comes to luxury ready to wear. I do have another luxury ready to wear piece that I picked up pre-loved. This is from Vestiaire Collective, and it is a Gucci knit top. I think that this is actually like a wool blend or something like that. Yeah, it is wool and cashmere. It's only 5% cashmere though. Definitely an effortless, easy sort of top to wear. Could wear it with jeans, I could wear it with shorts, I could wear it with like kind of palazzo pants, cargo pants, whatever. Definitely an easy sort of effortless casual style, whereas the Chanel one is definitely going to be a bit more dressy. This one, because I got it pre-loved, I can tell you the price, and it was only $600 on Vestiaire Collective. So Vestiaire Collective is where I pretty much always shop for pre-loved. And Gucci, there is definitely an abundance of pre-loved, even new with tags, clothing. So if you're wanting to save on the retail price, definitely jump on Vestiaire Collective. Now, another item I got from Vestiaire Collective, Twillies, Dior Twillies. Now, I actually bought these with what they call like these rubber flip-flops. So you end up with, you know, Twillies as Twilly shoes, but on a rubber sandal base. So I ended up selling the Christian Dior sandal base, just the base, so people could use their own Twillies with it. I sold it for like really cheap. I sold them for like $50 posted, and then I kept the Twillies. So yeah, but it ended up working out really good because I paid around about $400 Australian. So that means that each Twilly was like just less than $200 each after I sold the sandal part, which is a great deal because these are usually 410 Australian dollars. And they were brand new as well. Like the person had never actually used those sandals. So that meant that the Twillies were brand new as well. So that's what it says on there, Kaleidoscope. And then it's got the tie-dye on it. And they are obviously matching ones. So I'll have to use them on something like my Birkin. Yeah. Because I think that's all I have that has double handles right now. Other than my Pinkerton. And then the very last item, which is also from Dior. So this one was from Dior in Europe. Again, because the price ends up being less. And now I had been wanting to get one of these again for quite some time because I owned it before and I had it in a color that I didn't really end up wearing. But let me just show you what I got anyway, and then I'll explain. So I picked up the Dior bralette in the oblique print. So let me just take off this tag so it's easier to show you, and I don't want it to rip on the Dior care tag as well. Like I don't want it to tug at the fabric. So yes, the Dior bralette in the oblique knit. Now I used to own this in the stripy version, but I wasn't wearing it. I think it's because the stripes underneath the fabric just ended up sort of showing through, and I didn't really like that stripy sort of look. So I now have this one, which I think I'll get a lot more wear from because it's more of like kind of a neutral sort of, it's not as obvious underneath the shirt, which I don't mind if it is, but it was just that the black and white, I just didn't like the look of it. But I'm planning to sort of wear this with like cardigans, like V-neck sort of cardigans in winter, especially like in autumn where it's not quite cold enough yet, that I don't really need layers. So I can just wear this underneath and then the cardigan on top. And then that way, if the cardigan kind of slips or if it's a little bit more exposed in that area, at least you'll be sort of seeing this kind of bralette. It's a little bit more like fancy and cool, but very expensive though, mind you. This is a new season one, so I couldn't find this pre-loved. However, there are bralettes on Vestiaire Collective that are Christian Dior, and you can save a lot of money compared to the retail price, especially like the plain ones, like the white and the black. They have quite a few of them on there, and the bandeau ones. I used to own the bandeau one before, but I had a quality issue with it, so I had it fixed and then I sold it. But I am thinking about buying the bandeau one again. But yeah, I'll link down below some Dior bralettes. But that is all, that is everything. I'll have links down below to everything. I'll have the link for Lilysilk and the coupon code. And then I'll have links for some items that I can see on Vestiaire Collective that are going to be less than retail. As well, Louis Vuitton scarves, you know, because they do pull. You might want to go ahead and get one pre-loved and save yourself like 50% of the cost. So that is all. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.